Now, even there specifically you find in the Bible that the Lord Most High has blessed the sons of Cain with an ability to cloak themselves to protect them from us. Those who are not enlightened and don't recognize the truth, who go out into the forest and perhaps encounter these beings that we call Bigfoot, and they wrongly shoot at them. And if you listen to the stories of people who have encountered this creature, who don't know the reality of the truth, when they see these Bigfoots, their reaction is always to shoot at them. But know, my brothers and sisters, that even the Lord has said that if you were to do this, then you have put a curse upon yourself sevenfold for the evil of your acts. Now, if you understand what it is that we are trying to tell you, that the path of enlightenment is recognizing the whole story and the divine plan of your Lord from on high, that we are explaining through the Quran and the stories of the prophets, so that we recognize what it is that we have gone through as a people to recognize our story, then know that my brother Cain has been forgiven. And you must ask yourself, are you able to forgive that death? Are you able to forgive someone who has committed murder? Are you able to forgive and overlook the killing of another human being? Forget about something that happened today. Let's take it back to the very first murder. As all of the scriptures say, that anyone who wrongly kills another of the sons of Adam, it is as if he has killed all of the sons of Adam. And anyone who has saved a soul, it is as if he has saved all of the souls. So can we forgive our brother Cain? And can we forgive our brother Cain for the murder of our brother Abel? It is only those who understand the story of truth and are seeking the light of enlightenment and the path of ascension who will recognize the divine plan. That your Lord Most High has forgiven Cain. Your Lord Most High has forgiven Cain, and by the blessed nature of the way the divine scripture is working, and by the beauty of the plan of the Lord, that know when your Lord Most High is telling Cain that you are cursed on the surface of the earth, and that any one of the sons of Adam that you meet, they will shun you and force you to go into the earth. It was only by this divine plan that many of the sons of Cain have been able to understand the truth of this story. Now, if you seek the information from other sources, then recognize that many of the sons of Cain have then gone within the earth and encountered many of the other species that we talked about. Those from the jinn, who have enlightened them to the truth of their being. And because of that blessing, know that when your Lord Most High curses you, it is not that we say, oh, why has the Lord forsaken me? We say that we have wronged ourselves, and when the Lord Most High curses us, it is never a curse, my brothers and sisters. Those of you who are upon the light now recognize that when those that we call Bigfoot were cursed as sons of Cain to be forced on the earth, that we would shun them, it was so that they would find the truth more easily. That Cain, when he asked the Lord and said, oh my Lord, the burden that you have placed upon me is greater than I can bear. This was him asking for mercy. This was our brother Cain asking for mercy. And when the Lord caused this curse on our brother Cain to be of fur, like an animal, so that he would go and all of his offspring would not have to face the toil of the earth, that they would stay within the caves of the earth. It was their blessing so that perhaps they might find through the caves and in the inner dwellings a way to the inner earth. The curse of your Lord is a blessing. Allah, the Lord Most High, does never actually curse a people. But only if you had the patience to see the divine plan can you see it. Now, this is not something I am bringing from myself. No, all of the other noble leaders and communities, from the Native Americans who call the sons of Cain Sasquatch, they can recount to you stories that many of their elder tribes have encountered the Sasquatch creature for eons of time. And they will tell you, as I am telling you, that from the Sasquatch, there are those who are upon the light, and there are those who cause mischief, as all of the sons of Adam have free will. But they will tell you that these beings, the sons of Cain, are men. And the noble leaders from the Native American Indian tribes refer to them as our elder brothers, the sons of Cain. And they know what I am telling you, that these sons of Cain, called the Sasquatch, speak. And anybody who speaks is a buddy. The sons of Adam speak. The enlightened races of the other species do not speak. They use telepathy, like we said. They use mental whispering. They use the waswasa. So the sons of Cain speak, and that should be an obvious indication straight away that they have the word. And those who have the word are men. Now, it is not just the Native American tribes, but also the Tibetans have what they call the Yeti, the same thing. Sons of Adam who walk upright, who are large in stature and big and furry, and they speak. And many of the noble monks and Tibetan priests who have received enlightenment have encountered and been interactive with many of the other beings from the inner earth, and also the creatures that they call the Yeti. The same story. It has always been there. And if you were to go online, you will find narrations from many people who have found the sons of Cain within the caves and within the hollow earth. I give you one reference of Olaf Jensen and the hollow earth, the smoky god of and a voyage to the inner world. You can go online and read the story of a Norwegian sailor and his father who sailed north and went into the hollow earth, and they found many of the sons of Cain and spoke to them. So know that the sons of Cain have the word, and that which we call the Sasquatch or the Yeti is a son of Cain. And so you must ask yourself, can we find forgiveness in ourselves for the story? Now, many people are wondering, why is it that there has been never any evidence of that which we call Bigfoot? And it is so foolish for us to reference a being by the size of his foot. If you really understand that, then it is foolish. Sasquatch, or the Yeti, or sons of Cain, or the Andazi, they are all the sons of Cain. They are marked by fur. This is the mark of Cain. And it is a curse upon them on the surface, and because of that, they have been blessed that they can arise to a higher realm and cloak themselves from us. And this is why sometimes many of the sons of Cain come to the earth, and sometimes you will find stories in the forest, in the cabins. They will come to people's cabins and they will destroy their things and they'll break their things, and you will hear them screaming out loud in the forests. They are trying to warn the people on the surface of, why are you so clingy to the surface world? Why are you worried about your belongings? And sometimes we don't understand it, but many people who see a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot, their first reaction is to shoot at them. And when they do, they kill them. And when they discover what they have found, they realize that they have shot a man. And what is it that all of us, the sons of Adam, who have done and slain one of the sons of Cain, do? When we realize that we have truly killed a wild man. Many of the narrations of many people who first discovered America and went out into the wilderness and found these large creatures called the wild men. And when they slew them, what would they do? They would do exactly what Cain did to our brother Abel. They would realize that they have not shot an animal. They have not shot a beast. They have not shot a wild creature. They have shot a man with a lot of hair. And because of that, they would fear this curse. And they would do as Cain did and dig a hole and bury this evidence. And this is why we have no Bigfoot evidence upon the earth, because Bigfoot is not an animal. Bigfoot is the son of Cain.